What a night for baseball. If you thought game one was intense, you haven't seen anything yet. Tonight, we witnessed a masterclass on the mound, a red-hot offense, and enough drama to fill a highlight reel. Baseball fans, get ready, because we're about to break down a game that sent shockwaves through the American League East and solidified one team's playoff ambitions. This is Baseball Extra, and you won't want to miss a single pitch of our breakdown. Welcome back to Baseball Extra, everyone. We're diving deep into an absolute pivotal matchup that saw our beloved Red Sox go head-to-head with the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 2 of their series. Fresh off a thrilling Game 1 victory, the energy in the ballpark was electric, and for good reason. On the bump for the Red Sox, the Phantom, Garrett Crochet, fresh off a dominant performance, looking to continue his incredible season. For the Blue Jays, it was the grizzled veteran, Max Scherzer, a future Hall of Famer, but one who admitted his last outing felt like a haymaker to the face. The stakes couldn't be higher. The Blue Jays desperately clinging to their division lead, and the Red Sox pushing hard to solidify their playoff spot. This wasn't just another game. It was a battle for October glory. The contrasting styles of Crochet, with his powerful, youthful arm, and Scherzer, now relying more on precise pitch mixing than raw velocity, set up a fascinating chess match. Would Scherzer find his old magic, or would Crochet continue his ascent to ace status? Let's get right into the action from the top of the first. Right from the first pitch, the Red Sox offense was locked in, sending a clear message to Max Scherzer. After a quick strikeout of Durant on a beautifully placed changeup from Scherzer, a pitch that really showed his veteran craft, the Red Sox bats came alive. Trevor Story, looking fantastic in batting practice, carried that confidence right into the game, dropping a blooper into left field for a single. The Red Sox had their first base runner, and the momentum started to shift. Then, a line drive base hit scooted into right field, advancing Story to third. Suddenly, it was first and third with only one out. The Red Sox were clearly intent on getting to Scherzer early, a strategy that paid off handsomely. And who else but Masataka Yoshida, who we've affectionately dubbed the Blue Jay Killer here on Baseball Extra. He hammered a ball down the right field line, into the corner for an RBI double. Story scored easily, and the Red Sox had a 1-0 lead. Yoshida just seems to have this team's number, and his double put him in scoring position, setting up even more trouble for Scherzer. But the Red Sox weren't done there. With runners on second and third, Romy came to the plate and delivered another base hit, looping it into left field. Bregman scored, Massa followed, and just like that, the Red Sox were up 3-0 against Max Scherzer. 4 consecutive hits, an absolute offensive clinic to start the game. Max Scherzer's struggles from his previous outing seemed to be continuing, with a breaking ball that just wouldn't bite. Romy, a player many saw as situational, has truly played himself into an everyday job at second base with his consistent hitting and phenomenal defense. What a start for the Red Sox. Now, let's talk about the other side of the ball. With a comfortable 3-0 lead, Garrett Crochet took the mound. When the Red Sox traded for him and gave him that substantial contract in the offseason, they were hoping he'd become this dominant. And tonight, he delivered from the jump. The Blue Jays, finding themselves in a cold stretch, couldn't find an answer for Crochet's powerful arsenal. He put them away with that sweeping breaking ball, notching his first strikeout of the night. This isn't just a good start. This is the kind of performance that defines an ace. Baseball Extra has been tracking Crochet all season, and he continues to impress. Crochet wasn't just striking batters out. He was painting corners and commanding the zone. He quickly secured his 250th strikeout of the season, a truly remarkable milestone for any pitcher, let alone in such a crucial game. However, the Blue Jays did show some life, with Ernie Clement hooking a ball down the left field line for a double. The decision to put Clement in the 2 spot against Crochet's fastball was an interesting strategic move, but Crochet remained unfazed, getting Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to hit a trickler back to the mound, holding Clement at second. He then popped up another batter into right field, with the Brew making a solid play to end the inning. Crochet's composure on the mound, even with a runner in scoring position, was truly commendable. A little mini oink as he sauntered off the mound, a sign of a pitcher in complete control. The second inning saw Crochet continue his dominance, notching another strikeout, his second of the game, on Anthony Santander. He then induced the chopper to second, which Romy handled with ease, throwing to first for the final out. This stellar pitching performance from Crochet was backed up by some solid defense, and it really highlighted the Red Sox's overall team effort in this critical series. The third inning began with Connor Wong getting on base, but the Blue Jays quickly turned a double play on a hard-hit ground ball to short. Trevor Story, showcasing his defensive prowess, gloved it, flipped to second for one, and then a quick throw to first completed the 6-4 three-double play. This not only erased the lead runner, but also marked Garrett Crochet's 200th inning pitched for the season, an incredible feat of durability and consistency. He posted another zero on the scoreboard, maintaining the Red Sox's 3-run lead. Scherzer, despite the early struggles, managed to get out of some jams himself, recording a couple more strikeouts and getting a force out at second to end the top of the fourth, preventing further damage. But the spotlight quickly shifted back to the Red Sox defense, and specifically to Romy. With 2 hits against Crochet in the game, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit a screaming comebacker up the middle. Romy, displaying incredible athleticism, rose up, snagged the ball, and threw out Vladdy at first. What a play! This was highway robbery, a spectacular defensive gem that shows just how much ground he covers and how quickly he gets to his feet. Romy Gonzalez is truly playing at a high level, becoming a two-way force for this Red Sox squad, both with his bat and his glove. The bottom of the 4th inning was a swift 1-2-3, thanks to that fantastic defense from Romy. As we moved into the 5th inning, the Red Sox were still up 3-0, and Masataka Yoshida was due up. He had already doubled in the 1st inning when the Red Sox jumped on Scherzer, and he wasn't done. Masa got a hold of a high drive, and this one was way back. She is gone. Home run Masataka Yoshida, a no-doubter to make it 4-0. The Blue Jay killer was at it again, feeling incredibly good at the plate. He loves hitting in this ballpark against this ball club, and honestly, who can blame him? That was his 3rd home run of the year, and it further cemented the Red Sox's dominant lead. Meanwhile, Garrett Crochet continued his incredibly efficient outing. He was carving up the Blue Jays lineup with ease, getting a strikeout on a 97 miles per hour fastball, even with a questionable call that seemed above the zone. He worked through a 2-out base runner, getting Miles Straw to line out to Bregman at third, ending the inning. Crochet, through 5 innings, had thrown an astonishingly low 53 pitches. That kind of efficiency is what allows a starting pitcher to go deep into games, saving the bullpen and solidifying the Red Sox playoff push. As we entered the bottom of the 6th, the Red Sox still held a comfortable 4-0 lead. Crochet maintained his rhythm, striking out Connor Falefa with another 97 miles per hour fastball. He then induced a pop-up into right field, which Abreu tracked down in the gap to end the inning. Garrett Crochet was now through 6 shutout innings, absolutely masterful on the mound. The 7th inning brought a change for the Blue Jays, as Jose Berrios came into the game, pitching out of the bullpen for only the 2nd time in his big league career. He looked sharp, striking out Story and getting a pop-up that Schneider caught in shallow right. Yoshida then grounded out to Clement, ending a quick 1-2-3 inning for Berrios. But the real drama of the 7th inning unfolded with Garrett Crochet back on the mound. His velocity was still incredible, hitting 98 miles per hour and then 99 miles per hour on an inside corner fastball for strike 3. And then it happened. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was tossed out of the game. It was an incredibly rare sight, as Vlad Jr. is not known for such animated outbursts. Gabe Morales, the home plate umpire, wasted no time. Blue Jays manager John Schneider had to try and calm his player, but the frustration was palpable. It seemed Vlad was pointing to the ground, arguing that the pitch was too far inside. This uncharacteristic ejection, followed by Popkins also being tossed, really highlighted the mounting frustration within the Blue Jays camp as their cold streak continued. Fans were on their feet, not just in frustration at the calls, but at the unfolding drama. This entire sequence was a clear indication of the pressure building on the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox, led by Crochet's stoic performance, were capitalizing. Garrett Crochet, unflustered by the chaos, wrapped up the 7th inning with a line shot to third, making it 7 shutout innings. What a performance! He had not only dominated the Blue Jays lineup, but had also played a part in the emotional unraveling of their star player. The Red Sox, with their dominant pitching and opportunistic hitting, were simply overpowering. And the Red Sox offense wasn't done making statements. With 2 runners on, Carlos Narvaez stepped to the plate. He got a hold of a high drive to right center field. Farrell tracked back to the warning track at the wall. He looked up, and it was gone. Adios, pelota. A 3-run homer. The Red Sox were now leading 7-0. 2 nights in a row, Narvaez delivered an opposite field swing that put the game seemingly out of reach. This offensive explosion, combined with Crochet's phenomenal outing, solidified the Red Sox's control. Speaking of Crochet, the commentary around the league has been debating the AL Cy Young race. And honestly, after a performance like this, it's hard to argue against Crochet's case. He finished the 8th inning with another enormous strikeout on the outside corner, an exclamation point on a signature start for the Red Sox ace. He's been nothing short of phenomenal all season, and tonight, he truly cemented his status as one of the league's elite pitchers. As we headed into the ninth inning, the Red Sox were firmly in control, 7-0. Peyton came out of the bullpen to lock it down. Connor Falefa managed to foul one away, and then he connected a well-hit ball to the opposite field, carrying, and it's gone. A home run by Falefa, his second of the season, finally getting the Blue Jays on the board. They now trailed 7-1. Addison Barger then drew a tough 10-pitch walk, keeping the game alive for a moment. But it was short-lived. A line ball into right field, a base hit, and the play was made, throwing to first for the final out. The most unconventional way to win a ball game, and the Red Sox inch closer to the playoffs. The Red Sox defeat the Blue Jays 7-1, a truly dominant performance that sends a clear message to the rest of the league. The Blue Jays, on the other hand, see their sole possession of the American League East in huge jeopardy. This series has been a roller coaster, but tonight belonged to the Red Sox. Garrett Crochet's brilliance, the offensive explosion, and the overall team effort were simply outstanding. That wraps up our extended coverage here on Baseball Extra. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to Baseball Extra for all your in-depth baseball analysis and highlights. We'll see you next time.